Okay, let's see where we're at. We're going to show the correct answer. Obviously, that's Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon. Let me get back into the swing of things here. How did you guys do? Oh, 97% of you got that. Some of you, one of you, thought that was Moana. And you know what? That's easy to do because it is drawn by the same people who draw Moana. Okay, so I am telling you now that I am going to go to the next question, but I'm going to read it first before I release it. Okay? So we're going to go to question 2. This one's for points. This one didn't have any points. You should not have points if the practice question worked. What is Sleeping Beauty's real name? So we have choices of Princess Zanexia, Princess Aurora, Princess Tiana, and Princess Abigail. Sleeping Beauty's real name. Hopefully this is a more leisurely time and you like this slower pace better. It's still kind of fast paced, but it's not as crazy. The correct answer, as I'm sure most of you knew, was Princess Aurora. Princess Zanexia, could have been. And 97%, someone, whoever chose Princess Abigail, they either didn't know or they're joking with me, but that's pretty good. 97% of you knew who that was. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question in just a moment. Again, I'm realizing there's a delay. I'm going to read it to you even before it comes on the screen. Where is Maleficent's domain? Meaning, where is her castle located? Is it in the Briar Patch, within the Shadowed Forest, the Foreboded Glade, or the Forbidden Mountains? All right. Yvonne, let me know how you think this pace is when you get a chance, because when you Facebook message me, it pops up on my iPad. I have like 7 screens going on at once. The correct answer was the Forbidden Mountains. And let's see how we did with that. Wow, okay. I made up the Shadowed Forest. I'm kind of happy that 17 people chose what I made up, because that's what I would have picked. Like, if you asked me where to what, I'd say it's the Shadowed Forest. It's kind of got like the Briar Patch kind of look to it. Okay, but it was the Forbidden Mountains. I know. The Forbidden Mountains may come up again in this trivia, so just keep an eye on that one. The next question, I'm not going to say I'm going to go to the next question. I'm just going to read it to you before it comes on the screen. Flora dresses in red, but what color does Fauna prefer? Think of the name before you answer. Flora dresses in red, but what color does Fauna prefer? The choices, of course, were green, blue, purple, and pink. Now, I probably would have picked blue right away had I not thought of Fauna, because everybody thinks about the red and the blue fighting. So the correct answer here is green. Let's see. And the results are 38% chose green, 50% blue. See? I knew that because you always think of the blue and the red fighting. So I purposely picked Fauna like Flora to know that it was a little different. Okay. I don't want to trick you all, but I want to make it interesting. I got to keep you on your toes. I have to do that. That's part of the whole thing. Let's go to question 5 now. What is Aurora's father's name? Is it King John, King Philip, King Benquist, or King Stefan? So the trivia game says it has 26 questions, by the way, which is correct, but remember, one was a practice, so it's really 25 questions. Okay, what is Aurora's father's name? Let's see. The correct answer, of course, is King Stefan. Or Stefan. And 66% of you, 23, got that right. We have 45 of 100 players playing. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to go to question 6. This was an interesting one to me. After Maleficent curses Aurora Okay, so after Maleficent curses Aurora, good Fairy Merryweather wants to turn her into something. What does she want to turn her into? A rickety old stool? An ugly old goat? A fat old hop toad? Or a big pile of rubbish? I would not have known the answer to this. Still points on the board. Okay, let's show the correct answer. A fat old hop toad. I actually had to go back to the video to watch the movie to make sure, because I was like, I never heard that at all in the whole thing. And it is a fat old hop toad. Let's see what we did here. Yeah, an ugly old goat sounds right to me. I made that one up. 17% of you, 6 of you got it. A fat old hop toad. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's go to, that was question 6. So that means we do take a break here for a moment, and we take a look at all the rankings. Let's see how we're all doing. Ooh, okay. BTM Brett, 378 points. CJ, 308. Howie, 307. Tiffy D, 285. Christine, 271. The Midget, 271. Christian Prozac. I'm not responsible for any of these names. 265. Han Shot First, 257. Figment, 257. BTM Craig, 257. Oh, that's Beyond the Mouse. I just realized. Could have been Bottom Craig. 257. Alan, 255. John G, 249. Kelly, 248. Brittany, Katie, 242. Mary, 241. Oh, there's so many here. I'm not going to read them all off, but wow. Little Marie. I know who that is, I think. Katie Blumberg, I see here, 140. Ah, that's cool. What a nice list to look at. Yeah, we can't let Brett win this one. Oh, we're never going to live it down. Okay. We're going to have to put... There's some questions in here that I purposely thought that Brett would not know. We're going to move on to question number 7 now. I'm sorry, I didn't give you a talking to. I didn't give you a real talking to. So here you go. Here's a real talking to. I'm giving it to you. Yeah, that's it. I have nothing to say right now. Okay, we're going to go to question 7. Question 7 is, what color is the feather in Peter Pan's hat? What color is the feather in Peter Pan's hat? By the way, I wanted to put a picture of Peter Pan for this question, but then I thought it's going to ruin the whole question because they're going to show the feather. What color is the feather in Peter Pan's hat? The correct answer we know is red. And how did Giselle do on that? 62% got it correct. 12% yellow, 18% green, and 3 of you picked blue. I might have picked any color. I don't know that I would have known that it was red automatically. All right. Moving on to question number 8. Captain Hook traps Tinkerbell inside what object on the ship? Captain Hook traps Tinkerbell inside what object on the ship? A drawer, a lantern, a bubble, or an icebox? Think of my grandmother. Get a soda out of the icebox. Does anybody remember when her fridge was called an icebox at all? I think I'm aging myself. Okay, so the correct answer we do know is a lantern. Or did we not know? I don't know. I'm assuming the correct answer we know. What do we know? 88% knew that. Okay, I see. I would have picked the drawer. I would have. I just always remember her being in the drawer with the keyhole and stuff like that. So I just would have said, oh, that's where she's trapped. I don't know. Nobody picked my icebox. Okay. All right. Hopefully we're moving along here. We're going to go to question 9. I would not have known this at all. I even tested Google and Alexa with this question. I asked it, and it's like, I can't help you. I'm like, good, you shouldn't know this. At what time do the darling parents return home? At what time do the darling parents return home? Do they come home at 11, 11:45, midnight, or 10 p.m.? I was going to put, okay, what time is it on that clock that's shown in the picture? It should be 5:15, but it's so, by the time it would get to 5:30, it would be on the 6th. I'm so confused by that whole picture. I don't know. I tried to figure that out. So the correct answer is 11 o'clock. Yeah, they came home at 11. 26% got the 11 p.m. 29%, 11:45, 32% midnight. Yeah, midnight seemed like, based on Cinderella, the stroke of midnight, I thought midnight would be it. 10 p.m. was just thrown in there as a goofy type of thing. Sometimes I put the goofy ones up front. Sometimes I put them at the bottom. All right, shake it out. Question 10. Where in London do the Darlings live? Do they live in Dusseldorf, Kingsborough, Bloomsburg, or Bloomsbury? Darling, where do the Darlings live in London? The correct answer was Bloomsbury. So let's see. I don't know if I would have known that. 30% said Bloomsbury. 17 of you thought Kingsborough. Sounds good, right? Kingsborough, London? Again, I just make stuff up and I try to get it to you. I try to get you to take the bait. I'm glad some take it. But the thing is, will Brett take it? Because we can't have this Brett guy winning. I'm going to have to put some fail-safe into the system that they can't keep winning. Not all the time. Okay, after this next question, we're going to take a break again, and we're going to look at the show rankings. So question number 11 is, true or false? Peter Pan's flight originally did not include Peter Pan. True or false? Seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Or is it a trick? True or false? Peter Pan's flight originally did not include Peter Pan. The correct answer is true. How weird is that? They wanted you to be Peter Pan, and you were going to see everywhere that Peter Pan went. There was no reason to show him because you were Peter Pan, and the guests thought that was just wacky, and nobody got it. No, thank you. Give us Peter Pan. We don't get your strange stuff. And 22 of you knew that that was true. I'm pretty proud of you guys for that. 12 of you thought it was false. And one person answered answer option, which I don't know. I got to delete those somehow. I didn't even know they were there to choose as an answer option. All right. So let's see these rankings. Brett, are you still on top? Really? But by 1 point. Han shot first is 1 point away. Figment is only 58, 3 points away. Oh, Brett, it's going away for you. We still got more than half the game to go, Brett. You're gone. It's done. Solo 537, Howie 536, Christine 515. You're all doing pretty good, actually. I mean, some people are just playing just to have fun, which is fine. They're not really into they're not really into it. Not that they're not into it. They're not into the competitiveness of it, and they're still having fun, hopefully. Adam Waite there is on the board at 23. There's some people are like competitive. I mean, they're twitching with their finger on the thing. So let's calm it down. Let's take a Princess Xenexia. All right, so is this pace better? Do we like this? Is it still too fast? Because I was told like I was on speed last time. I was like, John, calm it down, get off the speed. Kim Picciano thought I was just like flipping out. Like somebody had come and drugged me up with a syringe. I think I was nervous and I was trying to move it along and I felt there was too much empty space, but I guess I don't feel that way now. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Mary's saying it's a much better pace. That's good. Okay. I'm sure the time delay, what's weird with the time delay? It's 4 seconds with my voice, but there's no delay when I click a button on the computer. So it throws me off sometimes that I have to think, okay, they're not going to be delayed now, but they will be then. So I'm trying to just come up with a pace that's not a problem. We're going to move on now to question 12. Get ready. What happens to Rapunzel's hair when it is cut? And it says choose the best response. A, it curses the person or object that cut it. B, it loses its power. C, it turns brown. D, it turns brown and loses its magical power. Da, 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 da. Rapunzel's hair. The correct answer is it turns brown and loses its magical power. I made sure I choose the best response because I didn't want you to jump to one or the other. Let's see. Yeah, some of you did jump, but still, I hope Brett jumped. That would be good if we got him. 59%, 20 of you did the 20. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go to question number 13. Where does Flynn take Rapunzel to see the magical lights? Where does Flynn take Rapunzel to see the magical lights? On the top of the Corona building, in a boat on the lake, in a secret cave that magnifies the view, in town square to see the release up close. There are points on the board. The correct answer, of course, is in a boat on the lake. And let's see, I'm thinking a lot of you got that. Yeah. We seem to be a 97% crowd all the time. Somebody, I think, just keeps clicking the last answer no matter what it is. Thinking like, if I don't know, I'm just going to pick D. I don't know, I got pick D. We'll find out who that is at some point. In a boat on the lake. Going to question number 14. Which of Flynn's facial features do the wanted posters never get right? Yeah, I kept some of them easy. Even the photo there might be a clue. Which of Flynn's facial features do the wanted posters never get right? His beard, his eyes, his nose, his chin. I made sure I kept some of them easy. Correct answer is his nose, of course, which you can see it there right on the poster if you know Flynn. That is not his nose. By the way, I have a video on bigfatpanda.com. It's in my YouTube with Flynn Rider. Wonderful person they got. Wonderful friend of Flynn, I will say. The Flynn he was on par that day. I have to watch what I say. How many people got this? 91% of you. We're not a 97% crowd anymore. Yes, his nose. They did not get his nose right. Moving on to question 15. How long did the party celebrating Rapunzel's return last? They had a big return celebration. How long did that party last? Was it 30 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 1 week? I don't know how long the party was. I would hope they have enough food, though. I don't like when a party lasts a long time and the food runs out. Those people, you can't do that. It can't be a party that way. The correct answer is 1 week. They mentioned that the party lasts 1 week. I think it's Flynn's narration that talks about the party lasting 1 week. And why do I have no percentages on that one? I hope I'm not off. Something happened there where it didn't get counted towards any of the stats. That's never happened. I don't see it. Hold on. What if oh, it came up late. That's weird. Okay. Now I know. 44% got that. I'm sorry, 44% got 30 days. 18% got the week. That person who's always picking D as their response, congratulations, you got one correct. You might get more correct soon. Moving on to question 16, which is really not a question at all. True or false, MouseFanTravel.com is the exclusive travel partner for BigFatPanda.com and all things Big Fat Panda. And I hope that when you go to book a trip that you check out MouseFanTravel.com. They have one of the highest accolades from Disney as far as, being accepted into the earmarked rewards program, and really have they've done a lot. They showed their true colors during this whole pandemic. Great people to have your trip booked. All my friends have booked. Make sure you mention Panda to keep me employed, please. That's it. Really good people. That's Becky Mankin. If you don't know her, she's a big Disney fan herself. So, all right, where are we now in the whole rankings leaderboard? Oh, let me get rid of my face. Oh, look at this! Han Shot First has moved into the lead at 10:10. BTM Brett 905. Brett. playing the smallest violin right now for you. I'm kidding. Brett, I really do want you to win, but you won last time, I think. No, did you? No, I don't remember, but you got close. Kelly. Oh, Kelly, very nice. Howie, Alan, Solo, Figment, Tiffy D, Christy on Prozac, Brittany, BTM Craig, Beyond the Mouse Craig, Katie, Christine, Mary, Adam Waite. Very nice scores. I'm glad nobody has a 666. If you have that score, a little something I have to tell you about later on. But nobody has it, so that's good. We don't have to worry about that. We're going to move on now to question number 17. Are you having fun? I hope you're having fun. Question 17. What attraction is this itty-bitty piece of photo showing? Is it Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Expedition Everest, Slinky Dog Dash Roller Coaster, or the Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor? I thought it could be small on phone, so I kept it a little bit bigger. Let's see how you did. Let's see. It was Expedition Everest. That is the, when the one little mountain interconnects the track to the big mountain there. What did you just get here? 97%. Can't fool you people. And the person who always picks D said, no, I'm not going to pick D anymore. I'm going to pick something else. Good. I like that. We're going to move on to question 18. I want to know, of the things listed, which is the tallest? Okay. Which is the tallest of the items listed? Expedition Everest, Cinderella Castle, Tower of Terror, or Beast's Castle? What is the tallest? Oh, and I have a photo there, of course. That would make sense, right? But is it to fool you? Is it to fool you? I don't know. Maybe. What is the tallest? It's not the photo. It's Expedition Everest. Expedition Everest is 1/2 a foot taller than Tower of Terror. Did I fool you with the picture? Only? Oh, I did! Yay me. Yay me. I'm sorry. I had to. This is my fun. I'm getting a little bit of fun here. Okay. Tower of Terror, 50%. No. Expedition Everest, 1/2 a foot taller. 24% of you knew that. I'm very happy with that. Oh, okay. Did Brett get that, or Han shot first? Let's see. Moving to question 19. True or false? Expedition Everest won the 2004 Theme Park Insider Award for the world's best new theme park attraction. True or false? Expedition Everest won the 2004 Theme Park Insider Award for the world's best new theme park attraction. Knowing when Expedition Everest opened would give you the answer to this. Oh no, I've said too much. The correct answer is false. It was the 2006 Theme Park Insider Award. 2006 is the year that Expedition Everest opened. And 82% of you said true. You know what? Without knowing that, and that is a hard question. Without knowing that, I would have said true too, because usually those things are true. That was either something you either knew or you didn't, so I kind of threw that in there for the hardcore people. Going on to question 20. What mountain is Expedition Everest set in? What mountain is the Expedition Everest attraction set in? Mount Everest? Mount Fuji? Mount Kilimanjaro? Or the Forbidden Mountain, which is also the name of the mountain from Maleficent's, where her lair is? I'm very curious to see what you guys say. I would have said Mount Everest. I would have. But if you remember, the name of the attraction is Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain. That's the name of the attraction, which I forget. It always, drops off. What did you just get here? 38% is 13 of you got it. 13 got it. 47% said Mount Everest, which is what I would have said. Yeah, that's what I would have said. So that's pretty difficult, I think. But I'm glad you got it here. Okay, here's another kind of a year-based question. What year did the Yeti break? Excuse me. What year did the Yeti break? I'm getting all verklempt. What year did the Yeti break? 2002, 2014, 2006, or 2008? And the correct answer is 2008. So it opened in 2006 and it broke 2 years later. Apparently, if I don't know how old you guys are, let me just tell you. If you rode Expedition Everest when it was in its heyday, excuse me, and the Yeti worked, it was the greatest thing. He really and swoops down and you had to duck. Every time. You knew he wasn't going to hit you, but you had to duck every time. So that was a great one, actually. Let's go back here. So 2008 is when the Yeti broke. How did we do here? 17% of you got it. I mean, 50% of you. 17, sorry. 50% of you got it. 2008. 2006 is when it opened. 2008 when it broke. It couldn't have broken in 2002. It wasn't even open yet. And 2014 would have been pretty recent, which it's amazing that it still has gone unfixed. I really need them to close it at some point and fix it. I wished Joe Rohde would have done it before he left. Question number 22. We're taking a break here. I'm sorry. We're doing a show break, because we're changing themes. Oh, wow! This is amazing to me. Kelly is in first place at 12:01. Han shot first, still there. Howie, Katie, Chris, what happened to Brett? Brett, are you purposely doing this now? Or are you really playing fair? I feel like Brett got angry that we were trying to make him lose, maybe. I don't know. Unless I'm just getting really good. This is a pretty good board here. It's still anybody's game. Sausage, Don. Adam, wait. That's great, Adam. Okay, we're going to go to question number 22. Are you ready? Where did Carl and Ellie always plan to visit? Did they always plan to visit Rise of the Resistance, Hemlock Grove, Paradise Falls, or Fantasy Springs? Womp, 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 womp. Where did Carl and Ellie always plan to visit? Did we know this one, everybody? It was Paradise Falls. Hemlock Grove was a horror series on Netflix, I think. It wasn't that great, but I watched it anyway. Paradise Falls, 97%. 34 people got it. Oh, I'm so glad one person picked Hemlock Grove. Could have been me. I would have picked Hemlock Grove. No, Paradise Falls. Very nice. Let's moving on to question 23. Which best describes Kevin? Kevin is the mythical snipe, and he is a major comedic source for the movie. Kevin is the mythical snipe and is a female, despite the name. Kevin dies rather quickly in the film. Or Kevin is a male dodo bird. Which best describes Kevin? Everybody dies in Up, so I don't know. Up is pretty depressing. It's a great movie. It's one of my favorites, but boy, I was a tearjerker. And it's funny that Ellie dies rather quickly in the film. Spoiler alert. But yet, if you ask people who's your favorite couple, Disney couple, they almost always choose Carl and Ellie. Even though their relationship is like the first 10 minutes of the film. It's pretty cool. Okay, the correct answer was Kevin is the mythical snipe and is a female, despite the name. I do remember forgetting that when I went to visit Kevin at Disney's Animal Kingdom. 82% of you got that. 9% thought Kevin was a male dodo bird, and 9% also thought the first one. I think the first three people just wanted to get that quick answer in, which is part of the reason I try to make these where you should read them and take a breather. Question number 24. Who was Carl's hero? Who is Carl's hero? Alexander Graham Bell, Captain Spartacus, Charles F. Muntz, or Grisholm Gatsby III? Getting down to the last couple of questions here. I'm going to look at a rankings leaderboard too before we move on. But the correct answer here was Charles F. Muntz. And that is young Charles Muntz there in the picture. And, oh, very nice. 76% of you got that. Charles F. Muntz. Let's take a look at these rankings. Kelly is still holding her lead. Han shot first is there. Howie. Brett is still down. Brett, I think, just stopped answering. There's no way Brett went from all the way up there down. You guys, Beyond the Mouse, what's going on? What's going on with Brett? We got to know. Howie, Kristen Prozat, Katie, Brittany, everybody doing really good. Okay, question 25. Are we ready? Russell is a wilderness explorer from which tribe? Russell is a wilderness explorer from which tribe? Oh, Craig, okay. Craig is telling me that Brett is still trying. I still think he's going easy on us because I think he would get most of these. Brett, we're really proud of the intelligence that you have, by the way. So, if I make fun of you, it's all in good fun. So was it the Mohicans, the Flabbergasters, the Indigenous 3, or Tribe 54? Again, I'm telling you, I would not have known this. This seems like useless information to me. Like, I don't know where this would be in the memory banks. I'm really amazed to see how many of you might know this. So Tribe 54, like I said, is the correct answer. And it looks like, wow, 79%. Okay. You guys are good. I would know, I guess, more park stuff. Okay, where are we at? Looks like Hans Shot First is doing really good. Christy also, Kelly, those are my first 3 prizes right now. But we got one more question, guys. Remember, the first one was a practice. We have one more. Okay, I think you're going to get this one fast, so I'm not going to read it until I show it. Behold, a new room look for which Disney resort? Is it Disney's Wilderness Lodge, Disney's Polynesian Village, Motel 6 off International Drive, or Disney's Riviera Beach Resort? So, I'm guessing Hans Shot First is still taking the game. Let's see what happens. That was a lot of fun. I had fun too, guys. I hope you had fun doing this. The correct answer is, of course, Disney's Polynesian Village. By the way, I love the rooms. Some people are like, oh, they look like the same as every other room. And I'm like, what? There's so many South Pacific flares in there, and the floor. Excuse me, I'm burping and hiccuping at the same time. The floor, the Moana stuff is not in your face, Moana. I mean, if they didn't have her on the TV there's a couple little like Maui tattoos on the wallpaper, but it's not bad. It's really nice. 94% of you got that. Wilderness Lodge, I could have seen that if you went to go answer pretty quick. That could be. Where are my rankings? Han Shot First did win it. Christian Prozac is my second place winner, and Kelly is right there. Katie, Brittany, Howie, everybody really did a nice job. Give a hand to yourself, guys. This is some of these were hard. I mean, I purposely made some of them hard. Wow. It's okay. It's very gratifying for me to do this and then see a list of people like this that are playing and having a good time. Do I have a way to like show a winner or something? There's usually a button here, I thought, that says like show winner, but I don't see anything like that. Maybe on my control center? No. Finish this game, close live answers, and show results. I don't know. I may go off the screen when I do that, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to like touch base with you and remind you I did put out Easter stuff at bigfatpanda.com. So if you go there are Easter towels, there are Easter inexpensive items too, $12 pot holders. That helps support me and help support the game as well too when I make things. I actually embroider things. Pandasmells.com, that is my Scentsy business. So if you go to pandasmells.com, you can get all kinds of Disney scents. They just released a Moana Spirit of Montanui scent, so I'm going to have that soon warming in my Disney Villains warmer. There's a whole bunch of Disney stuff there if you're into smells and scents like I am. This I have in the background while I'm doing this. I can smell blueberry cheesecake, which is not one of my favorite scents. I'm always honest about what I like. I'm more of a citrus person. Let's see. Saturday, we have Disney Night Live, which is the show that I do with David Picciano from Now That's Disney group on Facebook, and Stan Solo. We are a 3 caballeros that have a fun time over there, although David sometimes, he likes to be congratulated for things that he shouldn't be congratulated for. It's an inside story, but I'll tell you more about it. I'm just giving him a hard time. I love him. Let's see. What else to tell you? At 9 o'clock, in 20 minutes from now, the Disney Nerds podcast has a show. Jimmy Horn, not the smartest snipe in the book. Not. But really good guy. Good heart. Elevator doesn't go all the way to the top, but still nice to get to know him. Good guy. I'll stand behind him and always insult him. Always will insult him. He got a new tattoo, and I joke around that it looked like that his tattoo looks like itty and looking over the forest. So, did anybody have a problem with the points not showing for them? My friend Sherry said she never saw the leaderboard or the points. I did on my side. I just don't know if if it happened for anyone else. If you can let me know in Facebook or give me some feedback on the pace of this show. Again, I thank you, and I ask you, if you go to pandatrivia.com, you'll see all the ways that you can donate to the show if you want to. It's not necessary. It could be $3, could be $5. It will help pay for this software. I hope that we keep growing this show and it keeps going. I think I'm going to keep it to 25 questions with one practice one, and keep it slow like this. Not slow, but keep it moving. So I hope you all had a good question. Yeah, only one showed for the delay. So Sherry, I would check out the browser that you're using. Everybody else it worked for, except for that one question that was slow for me, and that was an internet thing. I see Yvonne says the pace was wonderful. No problem seeing the leaderboard. Everything was great fun. Thank you, Yvonne. Mwah. Yeah, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Very humbled that you even come to. This is fun for me because I always wanted to be a game show host, so I'm kind of having fun. I might have some music in the background during the quiet times, maybe. So make sure you also check out mousefantravelforme.com, please, because that keeps me in business. Love you guys. We're going to do this again, not this Tuesday,